What are 3 areas you should give extra love and attention to? We're asking, what are 3 areas that you should give extra love and attention to? 3 areas of your life or of your body. What are 3 areas you should give extra love and attention to? We're going to pick 3 piles. So we have here, we got pile number 1. Yeah. And we have pile number 2. And we have here pile number 3. Let's see, what are so this main thing here, soul healing. Soul healing. Ooh, life purpose. Loving these cards. Determination. Pile number 1, soul healing. Pile number 2, life purpose. Pile number 3, determination. Okay, so 3 areas we should give love and attention to. And let's see here. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Okay. And then let's see, we're gonna see. Pile number 1, picking for pile number 2, and picking for pile number 3. Picking for pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. One, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. And then we're going to do the tarot cards. what are which areas should you give more love, extra love and attention to? Okay, so we got here, we got number one, pile number one, soul healing. We have here, we got pile number two with life purpose. And then we got pile number three with determination. Pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. Pile number one, welcome to your reading. You have chosen the card of soul healing. Soul healing is the overall cast for today. And with the soul healing, so your soul is the all-powerful conscious. It's the conscious aspect of your being. It's currently undergoing a healing process. And we're asking, what are three areas you should give extra love and attention to? And so your soul is already undergoing a healing process and an awakening. Sometimes it can stir things up in life. It can there's a divine order to the chaos, and you're being asked to have trust. So emotional, physical, spiritual, mental healing is going on. So there can be a lot of stir-ups and a lot of changes in your life with all that going on. But it's all good, so don't worry about it. Okay, so we got soul healing. Soul healing. And then we have openness. So area one, that's your area one for you to give extra love and compassion and attention to. It's going to be for your heart chakra and with openness. The second one has to do with your throat chakra and truth. And the third one has to do with your crown chakra and possibilities. That is great. So those are the three areas. And then with the soul healing, we also have the gem showing up here. And the gem is diamond. So inner resource, inner treasure, also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. It always stands in contrast to its surroundings. So you can find it you cannot find it among comfort and pleasantries. Precious stones, they develop slowly in the darkness amidst a lot of pressure. So your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any others. Keep on keeping on. So with the soul healing, yes, things are going to be tumultuous. They're going to be thrown around, and you're going to be having to, wow, what am I going to do with this? Am I going to be able to recover from this? Is this, so there's going to be tumultuous. There's going to be ebbs and flows, ups and downs. And this is all a part of the healing and the creating of the gem. Yes, we got Uranus coming, Uranus coming up here with radically change, disruption, restructuring, breakthroughs. And this Uranus card here is open your mind. So it's asking you to open the mind of the realm of possibility. Yes, open your mind to the realm of possibility. And this card is asking you, what do you dream of doing? And who might you want to become? And the gem, in the darkness, going through changes, learning through the dark, learning through the challenges, growing. Dragonfly showing up. Be lighthearted. Finding out stuff, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Yes, you're going to get some informations here probably. Some kind of truth might be showing up for you. And radical change, yes. And what else going on in around your life here is connection. Connection, beautiful, beautiful. We love connection. Let's see, let me set it like this. Connection, the gem, being lighthearted, figuring things out, radical change. Radical change is a good thing. Like, we don't have to fear change. You don't have to fear a change. Change is a good thing. And then we got, let's see, oh, the connection card. Yes, the connection is it's highlighting the importance of good relationships, of close relationships. It's also a reminder to have bridges between people. And it's a reminder that life is not always about work, money, and responsibilities. Okay, we got a rose. So with the connection, there is perhaps there is some romance in the air. So these are all good stuff that is going on in around. Well, it can seem like it's not because it's a lot of change. But for your soul to be healing, you're going to need that change. And you're going to want it, and you're going to welcome it. And the three areas that you could be focusing a little bit extra on these days, or when you see this message. So what are three areas you should give extra love and attention to? Has to do with your heart space. It has to do with your voice, your throat, your communication. It has to do with your crown chakra, which is the connection with the divine. So this heart chakra here, the openness, this card here is asking you, pile number one, this card is asking you to be open to love. Open up. If you have been closed off, be honest with yourself. And if it feels right, be open and have trust and be honest with others. So this is calling for you to be open-heartedness, to let people in. And then with the heart chakra is showing up here is the High Priestess. High Priestess, intuition, can be mute. This is all about like the information that is going on behind the veil or like beyond what you can see. So the High Priestess, she is receiving all this information in her intuition. She's a mystery. She's learning a lot from experience. So here is the radical change, the soul healing, the gem. In the darkness, you learn a lot. But like here she has been, so pile number one, perhaps you have been going through the dark night of the soul, or what's it called? Perhaps you've been going there and you've been through hell and back, and you have all the tickets and everything, vouchers to show for that. And so here you are. Now you can see, you're using your senses, you're using your perception, you're getting your intuition. Your intuition is speaking to you, and you're very in tune with what's going on there around. And then perhaps with going through, like with the gem is made like in the darkness through a lot of pressure, through that pressure, perhaps you chose to close off your heart space a little bit. Now you need protection. You're closing off your heart space a little bit so you can deal with all these other things, the otherworldly things, so that you can have that connection. Now this reading is asking you to show some extra love and attention to your heart space, and for the fact, the aspect of the heart space that is asking you to have an open heart, to allow things to flow freely, to have compassion, to have that openness and that connection with other people. Okay, beautiful. So, yes, this is called, you have a long road that you've been through a long road. You've been through a lot of challenges in your life. You have though got this, like this is how the gem comes out and into being. Like, so you have your intuition. Now you're open. It's asking you to be open with your heart. And what do? Knight of Cups is showing up here. Taking action, water, emotion, opening up with your emotion, leading with your emotion, taking action with your emotions, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So the first area that you should give extra love and attention to is your heart space. So give love and attention to the fact that you have been going through these dark times. You've been going through these challenges, radical change. You've gone through all that. Have compassion, show love to yourself, and then open your heart to the places, the people, the relationships around you, what you see, the world around you, the people in it, and open your heart to it. Beautiful thing. The second area that you should give extra love and attention to is your throat chakra, and that is your communication. And this card with the truth, with the aspect of communication with the truth, is telling you that there is truth to be realized now. The truth to be realized, it can be, it can hurt and it can be disruptive, like the Uranus here, radical change. There's some kind of truth that you is asking for you to see it. And it can be disruptive, yes, it can, but be honest and truthful with yourself anyway. Honor your higher self and your higher wisdom. So honor your higher self and your higher wisdom. Sometimes there can be a conflict with the ego, which the ego will always steer you to the comfort. Oh, I already know this. So ego wants to go back there. This is safe. And then your soul is asking you, no, don't go with the ego. Go with your soul. Find the truth. Whatever it is that you need to realize that can kick you into the next portion of your life, if you may. Your soul is asking, is longing for expansion and love with the heart chakra. And there's some kind of truth that needs to be seen. And okay, so there's some kind of truth that needs to be seen. We have the 10 of voices coming in, which is the 10 of swords, piercing through something that you have been believing in, some way that you have been living, something that you have been doing with your life is not holding true to you anymore. Your soul is asking you, expand, lay it dead, give it up. Painful, hurt, it can be a painful truth or a realization. There is something that is asking for you to realize it. There's some kind of truth or realization. Stabbed in the back, there can be victimhood. Can be victimhood. And then we have the Two of Voices. This area of your throat chakra and the truth is, yes, calling for your attention, to have some love and attention. And look at this, truth, throat chakra, and then the 10 of voices is showing up, 10 of swords, piercing. Something is dead and gone. There's something that is no longer valid for you in your life. Your soul is asking you, please make the radical change. And the 2 of voices card here, 2 of swords, choice. The choice, this can be also like the angst, the fear of not knowing the way with the 2 of voices. And you don't have to know the outcome. You don't have to know the way. You don't have to know everything. You just have to make a choice based on your intuition, leading with your heart. Make a choice. Perhaps the truth was for you before that you were better off alone in your life. Perhaps you were feeling that you were stronger on your own and you were better off alone. Whereas now that part of you is dead and gone. And for you to even reach any higher levels of consciousness or develop in your life, you would have to make a new choice. And the 2 of voices, or the 2 of swords, is also a very powerful card, because this card is showing that you, pile number 1, you are capable of going through tumultuous time. You can be in the midst of chaos. The world can be chaotic, can be all ups and downs and everywhere around you. The world can be like a mess. And there you are, sitting in the center, being present, taking your time with the choice that you have to make, making sure that you realize the truth now in your life. Take an assessment of your now energy, not what you used to be before, not what it used to be like before, but take a little assessment of your energy and figure out where is your now, your actions, your life, what you do with your time, where is it not holding true anymore, and then make the choice. So that's the second area of that you should give extra love and attention to. And this is a big one. This is like, these can be huge, like these can be radical changes. Like, for example, if you have, this is a very dramatic example, but it happens. And I think it happens more often than we care to believe or would hope for. But if, say that you were abused when you was a child, you were abused, you had physically, you were abused, and then as a protection mechanism, you forgot about it. So now you don't think about your childhood, you don't think about what happened before, you're just focusing on the moment and what you need to do. And so life goes on, and that method of protecting yourself was helpful for you for a long time. So for years and years, that was a very helpful mechanism. It helped you cope with your day to day. And then there comes a time where you know within yourself that it doesn't hold true anymore. Now my mechanism, my self-protection mechanism is not helping me anymore. And then there's going to be a radical change. There can be emotional upheaval that is very hurtful. It's very painful. Maybe you even break down in tears. You break down and cry like a child, like you were 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, whenever this happened. And then all of a sudden, you can start to release it. And it comes up to the surface, and that's a radical change. Now your life is going to be different. You don't have to live with that protection mechanism anymore. You have faith, and you know that you can make the choice to make it better for you. That's a very dramatic example, but it can be also in various smaller scopes, but it's always just asking you to see the truth. The third area of yourself that you should give extra love and attention to is your crown chakra. Crown chakra, full of possibility. The crown chakra, so expand your mind, open it up, expand your mind, tap into the infinite possibilities of the universe, like infinite. There's no end to it, there's no beginning to it. There's infinite possibility in the universe. Release and transmute your limitations. Release and transmute your limitations. What are your limitations? Transmute them, transform them. And this card is asking you, are you really saying yes to the fullest and highest expression of yourself? Are you saying yes to the highest, the fullest expression of yourself? And what kind of limitations are you going to have to break through? Radical change, breakthrough, to find it. Got 4 of Wands. New beginnings. Home and family life might be, relationships might be a priority. Maybe you found a newfound zest for life, like hope, promise, the possibilities. Once you realize that there's endless possibilities, it creates a whole new level of hope and promise for the future, for life. This also shows 2 people here. So there's possibility also. Romance is in the air. Connection. So connecting with your better part or your other half or what you want to call it. Maybe just a human being who is energetically aligned with where you are. So that you can have fun together. And you can communicate together. You understand each other. And then we got the 5 of Swords. And with the 5 of Swords, this is calling for you this is like you're feeling like you're entitled to have everything that you want. And people are trying to reason with you, but you're not listening. You think you have all the answers. You think you know better. It can be entitlement, kind of selfishness. And taking rash actions. And even if you are best at what you do, and even if you are the better and the best, gloating about it is not going to win you any friends, but it's just going to make people want to stay away from. And the possibility card, with the possibility, is asking you to open up and expand your mind. And perhaps the ego-driven selfishness is not the best way for you to go. Perhaps searching for the communion, the relationships, the possibility of actually finding someone that is equal to your heart, that can be your equal. And then, okay, 4 of Wands is showing up again. So what are the outcome? What is the outcome if you do show some extra love and attention to these areas? And this might be also the possibility that you're not the only one with answers. There might be a possibility that other people can teach you something or show you something, or you can learn from them. And if you do give some extra love and attention to these 3 areas, your heart, your throat, your crown, it will create like happy situation for you. You have the 4 of Wands here twice. 4 of Wands twice is a very nice home life, family life. You are remembering to stop and smell the roses. You are aligned within. You have good sense perceptions. You're sensing what is around you. You're engaging in social activities, and you have passion for life. So a newfound zest, a newfound passion for life. And then we have the World card. How about that? Okay, so we got the World. We got here with finding that stability in the home life. And then ending of ending of a cycle, completion. So by doing that, you have been through a lot, and it's created your soul healing. And you have through radical change, you have healed, you have changed, you're coming out of your shell, connections, romance in the air, creating that good home stability, home connection, and the World is a completion, resolution. You have acquired the skills, knowledge, and experience that you need to be whole. Wow. You have come to the realization that you hold the power. You hold the power to create dynamic and successful life. You have come to the realization that you hold the power to create dynamic and successful life. Pile number 1. That was your reading. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And if you subscribe to the channel, you will be notified every time I upload another video. Until next time, the beautiful light in me, it honors, respects, and loves that same beautiful light in you. Until next time, namaste. Pile number 2. You chose the card Life Purpose. So you got drawn to this Life Purpose card, and we're asking, what are 3 areas you should give extra love and attention to? And Life Purpose is the overall message for this reading. And this is saying that this is a perfect time. So whenever you're watching this video, it's telling you this is the perfect time for you to manifest your life purpose. It is your birthright to walk your path with purpose. And now is the time to manifest your path into reality. What is your life purpose? It's to do what you love to do and then share it with the world. Sometimes fear of rejection, fear of failure, not earning enough money, even fear of success can hold us back. Fear is a natural thing. When you step out of your comfort zone, it's natural to feel fear when you step out of your comfort zone. But life purpose is not found in your comfort zone. It is found outside of your comfort zone. So even if you feel fear, just jump out there anyway. It's normal. Maybe you already are walking your life purpose. That is great. It will not always be easy. So hold on and enjoy and just take the ride of your life. So even if you're already aligned with your life purpose, keep on sharing it. Keep on learning. If you are not, it's to do the things that you love to do and then share it with others. So we are looking at 3 areas. 3 areas that you should give extra love and attention to in your life. Okay. So we have area 1 here with safety. Root chakra, the grounding, the basic, like the foundation. We got root chakra, we got solar plexus chakra, individuation. This is the area number 2. So you should give extra love and attention to your root chakra, your foundation. The solar plexus chakra, your ability to make decisions for yourself. And your heart chakra with gratitude. Gratitude. Thanks for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. Thanks for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. Okay, so life purpose. We got the destroyer showing up here. And the destroyer is not quite as bad as it seems. The destroyer, so it's painful orientation. Its painful orientation for this card, the Destroyer, is to discover your life purpose. So the Destroyer shows up because to discover your life purpose. And the Destroyer, you might have to destroy your illusions. You might have to destroy your excuses. You might have to destroy your complacency, your comfort zone. And you might have to destroy these things in order for you to find your life purpose. That's pretty amazing that the Destroyer is showing up for your life purpose. It's pretty remarkable. So, yeah, it's calling for you to redirect your life towards your life purpose. And if you were already on your life purpose, you wouldn't need the Destroyer to, or maybe you need to destroy some old belief systems that this is it, this is as far as it goes. Maybe you need to destroy some belief systems that this is not allowed. We are not allowed to do that. This is uncanny. This is, no, we can't do that. That's not one of our rules. Maybe you have to destroy that. So, let's see. With Pisces showing up, we have intimacy, intuition, and compassion. See? The soul purpose, intimacy, intuition, and compassion. Artist, healer, gentle being. So, life purpose might be artistry. It might be healing people. It might be forgiving yourself and others. And the call for this here, you're destroying something, but be sure that you have boundaries. That you have boundaries, and don't be a martyr. Have boundaries. Stand up for yourself. Destroy everything that is coming between you and your life purpose, what you find is fun or exciting and joyful for you to do. Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, be strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. Trust. Trust the process. The Destroyer coming in here, shaking up everything. Whoops, shaky Stevens there on the knees. And shaking up everything, and you just hold on to your hat. Don't show your cards. Do your thing. Stand your ground. Have trust. Have faith. Trust and faith in the universe. The instinct of animals never lie. So the instinct of animal never lie. Humans, we learn to trust this instinct in regards to people and situations that might be harmful. Sometimes, or someone is about to re-enter your life, and you had already let them in one time. They trampled all over your heart, and they're wanting to come back, and you're wondering, should I take them back? Maybe you just have to destroy that old connection. Maybe, or maybe you choose to take them back. Will you be able to trust that they're not going to trample all over your heart again, and your soul, and your dreams? And how many chances are you willing to give? And is this person even good for you? We got Seahorse with family matters. And with the safety, let me look at the card here real quick. I let go of the need for protection when I realize that I am safe. I trust my instinct and inner guidance to help navigate me through life twists and turns. Trust your instincts. I trust my instincts and have trust in your instincts, your animal instincts. You will be able to distinguish good, bad, no, yes. Not necessarily good, bad, just for you. What is good for you? It can be great for someone else, but not for you. So there's not like a ranking system here, but just what is good for you. I can cope with adversity because I am always there for myself in loving and supportive ways. With the Destroyer, you can deal with that because you're always showing up for yourself, which is, wow, beautiful. And the Empress, yes, absolutely, you are showing up for yourself. And safety. And this Empress here, she sits in a beautiful house with beautiful things around her. So she has probably the safety of the things that she needs, and safe in her environment. So this card is asking you to use the gifts that you have. Use the gifts that you have and share them with others. Back to your life purpose. Use the gifts that you have. Find the safety. Find your safety. Create your safety. And then let your gifts blossom. Share them with others. And this here is for the long haul. This is not like a quick fix. Done, bim, boom, done, over it. This is for the long haul. Create a clear vision. It's like with the Empress, with the pregnancy. It's like you have to go through the whole thing. It's a cycle, and we can't. So have the vision and go through with the long-term goggles on. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Yes, safety. You find your safety. When you have the safety, you can start to create your dreams. You can start to manifest and give birth to this creative idea that you have. Give birth to whatever it is that you have on your mind that you're wanting to create and share with others. You have the safety so that you can sit there and work on your life purpose. And when you do that, the Ten of Cups, rainbow, there's a lotus, water, there is all the joy, the happiness, the relationships, the meeting up, all the cups, all the emotion overflowing. Family, relationships are nourished and therefore they are stable. Nourish the relationship, they stay stable. If they're good relationships, then they be stable. And you can nourish them and they be good for you. Your emotional state is robust and you are so secure that you feel comfy in any situation. Safety is very important. Pay extra attention to and give love and attention to your sense of safety in your life. You're looking for your life purpose. Destroying the old belief system. Destroying the old belief system that you're unsafe too. And to have compassion, intimacy, trust. And then the Empress, working on bringing your gift out to the world, creating, giving birth to something beautiful. And it will like lead you into the Ten of Cups, which is wow. Just, yes, so pay extra attention to your sense of safety in your life. The second area that you should give extra love and attention to is your solar plexus chakra, which is individuation. This is very, very important chakra for all of us. Like our solar plexus chakra has been muddied since birth, like because everybody wants to tell you what to do and everybody wants to make decisions for you. Society makes you society wants you to live in a certain way. They want you to go to certain places. They want you to do certain things with your time. They want you to buy certain stuff for your wardrobe, for your stuff, for your cars, everything. And all these decisions are manipulated around us. So eventually we don't even make all the decisions for ourselves. And then it gives up our power. We give away our power by doing that. So individuation. I recognize others as different aspects of consciousness, no greater or lesser than myself, all journeying at our own pace. We're all people on planet Earth, and it's challenging to be a person on planet Earth, and we're all on different stages in our development, and that's okay. I am a unique spark of the divine, expressing my own unique vibration and life purpose. I follow my own path. You have safety. You're paying attention to that. And then pay attention to following your own path. What is your individual muse of emotions? Finding your own path. So the King of Cups, the muse of emotions. The freedom, this is a card of freedom to feel all emotions as a way to self-discovery. So this is calling for you to pay extra attention to your individuation and allow yourself to feel all of your emotions. Whatever they be called, just feel all of them. Acknowledge them, allow them to be. Allow them to be, wow. And when you do that, 6 of voices, 6 of swords. So here is a spirit or a helping hand, helping you over to the other side. Individuation, King of Cups. Allow yourself to feel all of your emotions, and also allow yourself to be helped into this transition from unexpected places. So expect help from unexpected places and be okay with that. This is a quiet movement, and it's a successful expansion after a time of difficulty. So perhaps you were restricting yourself on certain areas of emotion because of shame, because of guilt, because of fear. Because of belief systems that you would want to destroy them and build it back up. Healing, being strategic, finding your individual voice. What is your unique gifts? What is your unique gifts? Allow it to transition you into the best. Yes, because here you're going to be in your element. So Spirit is asking you to give some extra love and attention to your sense of individuality, that you are unique. You have a unique voice. You have a unique skill set. You have unique things that you love to do. Pay some love and attention to that and let it grow in your life. Gratitude. Third area. The third area you should give extra love and attention to is your heart. Ah, the good old heart. Yes, we all have it, but not all of us use it the same way. So maybe you need to destroy some blockages on your heart so you can open it up. And you know what? Gratitude is like a magic wand. I am thankful and humble as I move through life. I receive it willingly, lovingly, and graciously. I recognize and appreciate the small things in life, the synchronicity and beauty that can be found in each and every moment. I am grateful. Thanks for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. We have the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. So wow, that is beautiful. Taking actions to improve your situation. Gratitude is taking action to improve your situation. Maybe you are getting out of a situation, or you are fleeing, or you're getting away from perhaps a situation, or maybe poverty, perhaps sickness, perhaps depression. And you know what? Transitional tool to get from anything to a different state is gratitude. Gratitude. And also trust that Spirit will get you to the next level. Like opening your heart, having gratitude, all of a sudden you'll see all these beautiful things outside. You'll appreciate the birds, you'll appreciate the trees, you'll appreciate the grass. I used gratitude as a tool to get out of depression, and I had to write a gratitude list every day with 10 things on it. And at first I said, what? What do you mean? I have to write 10 things that I'm grateful for? And it was horrible. It was horrible. And I did not know what to write. And I was looking around and I was like, well, I'm grateful for the water. I am grateful for the grass. I'm grateful for the sky. I'm grateful for, and I've mentioned everything except myself. And self-love. Being grateful for the ups and downs, and also the lessons that you have learned. And even family matters, even if the family matters are horrible or the family matters are good. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. And going from there with gratitude, from troubled water, gratitude will take you on over the shore, and the Queen of Cups is showing up. Queen of Love, Queen of Cups, life has handed you hard lessons. Yes, life gave you some lessons that you had to destroy in order for you to build yourself back up and to find your inner strength. You transform them into working for you, into growth, and you protect your values and gratitude. So the third area to pay attention to is gratitude, your heart chakra. Gratitude, feel that feeling of gratitude for everything, and you will draw in so much more to be grateful for. So safety, what are 3 areas that you should give extra love and attention to? Your root chakra, your foundation, the feeling of safety. Extra love and attention to the feeling of safety in your life. Extra love and attention to the solar plexus chakra, your individuation, your originality, who you are as you, not as everyone else or like they want you to be or act. And then the heart chakra, the third area, heart chakra, gratitude. Yes, and if you pay attention to these things and give love, extra love and attention to it, to your safety, sense of safety, individuality, and your gratitude, you're going to be able to balance things out. You're going to be able to juggle a lot of things in your life, even if the waters are tumultuous, which they can feel like it's a storm, like it's a hurricane that is like plowing through your life, but you're going to be able to juggle it. You're going to be able to balance. You're going to be able to sit it out, to ride it out. And you're juggling your resources. This is a great lesson in how to stay safe, even in uncertain times. How to keep your originality, even under pressure. How to stay within your heart and have gratitude. This is a great time for learning these things. And by doing so, lo and behold, Ace of Cups, brand new beginning. Brand new beginning, and this is your chance to start over. 6 of Voices, 6 of Swords. Pay attention to these 3 areas of your life, and it will transform you into, it'll give you a chance to start over. Get ready to receive spiritual insights that will clear your conscience, and also it may include physical healing. Pile number 2, safety, individuation, gratitude, life purpose, new beginning. Be brave. Set on out. Destroy all the things that you no longer serves you in your life. Destroy it. So that you, and have trust. Destroy it, have trust. You have a hand of cards. Focus on these things. Transition will be beautiful. And you will have a fresh new start. Pile number 2, that is your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you got something out of it. And the beautiful light in me honors, loves, and respects that same beautiful light in you. If you liked it, if you liked the reading, maybe you want to give me a thumbs up. And also if you subscribe to the channel, then you will get all the other ones that I upload in the future. And until next time, thank you for being here. Namaste. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the card of determination. Yes, determination. We're asking, what are 3 areas that you should give extra love and attention to? Your overall is calling for you to be determined. Have determination. Everything at some point requires that extra energy to push it to the next stage of creation. If you have been at a standstill, did you have doubts about yourself, about what you're doing? Well, this card is calling you to be focused and determined. Focus and determined. Allow the fire in your belly to rise as you bring forth the energy required to move to the next stage in your manifestation. Call forth the power of determination to once again bring you into alignment with your dreams and desires. Solar plexus chakra, take your power back. Yes. Heck yeah. And we're asking, what are 3 areas you should get extra love and attention to? Pile number 3. Heart chakra, Anahata. Area 1. Heart chakra, Anahata. Area 2, root chakra, abundance. Area 3, crown chakra and knowing. Knowing. Wow, determination, Anahata, abundance, and knowing. The shadow. The shadow. Yeah. Oh no. Here comes the shadow. Oh no, you say, I do anything but that. No, I can do anything, but I won't do that. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, but I'm not doing that. That's your shadow calling your name. Your shadow, that's where you want it. That's your spiritual to-do list. Check, check. Whatever that is that you do not want to do it anyway. And the things, by rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole, and we're going into denial. And so you're separating yourself from the whole, from the wholeness, and your shadow is just an opportunity for you to bring it to the light. And once you bring it to the light, it's not a shadow anymore. Now it's light. And so it will work for you. And you can continue on with your determined journey, wherever it is that you are wanting to go, what it is that you want to experience, and you can keep doing that. Got Chiron, hurt and heal. Hurt and heal. After a cloud, there is always a silver lining. So the hurt, after the hurt is the healing. an abandoned Chiron. So deepest spiritual injury. Our deepest spiritual injury. It creates a cycle of repetition around your area of wounding. You break the cycle through acceptance, not resistance. So here, the shadow. Okay, nope, not looking at that. Nope, not looking at that. Nope, not wanting to admit that. Creating the denial. Well, Chiron is here to tell you that when you do that, you are going to recreate that cycle of hurt over and over and over and over again, maybe throughout your whole life, unless you take the shadow up into the light and you look at it, you accept it, then you will let it go, and you don't have to repeat the pattern. If you deny it, you're going to keep repeating it until you take it out into the light. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. Unless you look at it, you have to keep experiencing it in your life. And it can only be broken through acceptance. So the hurt, accept it. Just hurt for a little while. It's okay to cry. It's okay to break down. It's okay to scream and holler and do whatever you need to do to get that release, the emotional release, so that you can find peace after the rain is low. It's so nice outside and it's so cleared out, and then the sun comes out and it's beautiful and it's nice. Have compassion. Let it take the time that it takes so that you can heal your wounds. And believe me, we're people on planet Earth. We all have wounds. We all have things that we're ashamed of. We all have things we feel guilty for. We all have things that we're afraid of. We all have things that we're feeling depressed about. We all have fear, like we all have this stuff going on. That's called being a person on planet Earth. But do you want to be a repetitive, do you want to keep repeating the patterns, or do you want to break it? Chiron is asking you to just hurt for a little while and then heal. You don't have to re-experiencing it over and over. Keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Maybe it's about to take your power back. 2. Yeah, you have decisions, options, keys on a ring, many different ways that you can do it. From your solar plexus, you're making decisions for yourself. Perhaps you're making decision to, I rather want to bring up the shadow so I can hurt and heal. And we have Universal Mother showing up here. Universal Mother. And that card, Universal Mother, the divine feminine energy, it runs through and around planet Earth. Divine feminine energy, the Universal Mother running all over the earth, all around the earth. And male or female, you can always access the nurturing, kind, gentle, playful, warm energy. Which is going to make you feel safe, cherished, and connected. It brings balance to the male energies of power, control, and profit. So Universal Mother is more of the nurturing, caring, warm, gentle, kind, playful energy. And then we have Shark, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Universal Mother, the opposite of the masculine, the feminine, the caring, nurturing, bringing up the shadow, hurt and heal, so that you do not have to lose the material wealth that you have brought up. If you make the change on your own, you listen to the universe and you listen to your intuition, You don't have to go ahead and lose all that stuff, but you can take the shadow in, release, hurt, and heal. Hurt and heal. I like that. Okay, let's see. Your area number 1 of that you should give some extra love and attention to is your Anahata, your heart chakra. Self-love is the greatest gift of all. Yes. Determination, solar plexus, universal mother. Yes. Love everybody else too, but also the self-love is the greatest gift of all. Then you will automatically give it out to the world. You are a unique expression of the divine. Know that you are connecting to all that is. Let love, peace, tranquility penetrate through your being into the world and watch as it is reflected back at you. You are love. Beautiful. You are love. Maybe someone told you back in the day that you're a douche. And now you've been walking your whole life thinking that you're a douche because they told you so. And then the shadow, and then you're like, why do I always meet people who make me feel like a douche? And then you'd be like doing it over and over, and you're looking around, and then you'd be like, well, oh wow, I remember now. They told me back in the day that I was a douche. Yeah, they did. So you're bringing the shadow up into the light. And then, yeah, it can be hurtful. This might be your mother. It might be your father. It might be your sister, your brother. It might be someone who's supposed to love you unconditionally. And no, they didn't. They told you you're a douche. And here you are, 40 years later, still thinking that you're a douche. And so finally you take the shadow up into the light. And then you'll be like, no, I love myself. I think I'm fine just the way it is. That's just the way I am. I love myself. I have self-love. I am my own best friend. And so you bring it back up to the light, and then it hurts for a little while because you see the betrayal. But once that is done and you've healed from it, then you open your heart. Self-love, you understand that that was just a lie. Now you're not going to encounter people who make you feel like a douche anymore because you broke the cycle. You broke the cycle with the hurt and heal. So you broke the cycle. Now you took the shadow into the light. Yeah, it hurts for a little bit, but then you don't have to reenact it over and over again. So that's what you want to do. That's where determination comes in. Being determined to better your experience on this planet Earth. And Anahata, we come up here with justice. Justice shall be served to anyone who has self-love in their heart, and you will find what you are looking for. This is about true justice. It's about doing what is right. It's about restoring balance. It's about taking responsibility for your actions. Taking responsibility for your actions and for what you experience in your life. Taking full responsibility for it allows you to go in and change it. The moon, yep, hidden stuff, all that illusions. So changeable situation. Under the light of the moon, things aren't quite as they seem. And so that might be the deception that you're living under, that they told you that you're a douche, and then now you believe that. And then, but the light of the moon is not always what it seems. So beyond that illusion is the love. There is the truth. So beyond the illusion, beyond the moon is the truth. The heart, the love, the compassion. So area number 1 for pile number 3, heart chakra, Anahata. Self-love, loving yourself first. This is Mother Mary and baby Jesus on the card, and a deer, and it's just an atmosphere of complete peace, safety, and love. And with the universal mother, there it is, the heart chakra, the universal mother, the care, the gentleness, the caring, bring that out to the world. That is underneath all the lessons that people told you that you were. And then underneath it is the truth, the heart, the soul. The second area that you should pay extra love and attention to, pile number 3, is your root chakra. Your root chakra is your foundation, the safety. And so with the root chakra, and this card, the first one, the heart chakra, is also calling for you to bring yourself into balance, justice, balance. It's calling for you to bring yourself into balance. And this is the meeting, the unity of divinity, like the spirit, divinity, and humanity. And then we got this abundance and the root chakra, which is so when if you compare yourself to someone else, you will be focusing on what you're lacking. Like they are there and I am here and this is what I lack. And so even when you compare yourself to others, you're focusing on the lack. And when you focus on the lack, the universe is abundant. And when you focus on the lack, it's going to bring in more of the lack. And so this card is asking you to step into the having, to the feeling of having everything that you already need and the abundance. I gather easily and effortlessly all that I need to support, nourish, and comfort me. I focus my attention upon all that I am grateful for. There is an abundance of nourishment, support, and love for me. I have. You are everything you ever you are everything you ever dreamed if you only dare to believe it. You are worthy. Got the Ace of Inspiration or the Ace of Wands. Positive new beginning. Ignite the fire and the flame. Ignite the fire and the flame of inspiration. Ignite it and sing your own song. Go within your heart. Find your truth beyond everything that you've been told that you are. Allow it to come in there. Tend to the flame of having. You already have everything you need to succeed. Fire up that flame and believe in that. Nine of Voices. Nine of Swords. Nine of Voices, Nine of Swords. Anxiety, insomnia, nightmares, the worry. So if you compare yourself to someone, you're here and they're over there. You're here, everything is fine, but you're not focusing on what you have. You are focusing on what you want. And so there's the lack. And then instead of focusing on what you have, which you already have, everything that you need at this time, you already have that. Instead of focusing on that, you're focusing on what you want. And then you can't sleep at night because you're anxious. Like, how am I going to get that? How am I going to do that? How am I going to be able to do that? Will I ever do that? What is going to happen there? Will I have this? Will this? And all of these are just like thoughts in the future. And whenever you're in the future, you can't do anything about it. It's just in your mind and it creates anxiety gap. If you're here and you're focusing on what you have, you already have everything you need. Spirit is asking you to look at that root chakra and the feeling of having everything that you need and the feeling of abundance. Not what you lack, not what you're wanting in the future, but focus on what you have. If you only have one shoe, then focus on that one shoe. Before you know it, you'll have two. Before you know it, universe will provide for you what you need. Third area that Spirit wants you to pay extra love and attention to is the crown chakra with knowing. For the greatest good of all, I trust my knowledge and wisdom and the higher knowledge and wisdom available to me. I am an aspect of universal consciousness. I allow myself to be a part of the whole. I now grow beyond my previous experiences. I am wise. Trust your experiences. Trust your what life has taught you so far. Know when you know that you know that you know that you know. Sometimes the knowing can be like, I know for 100% fact that Spirit has been with me through my whole journey of life when I was open to it. Sometimes I closed off and I wasn't really letting Spirit guide me or show me the way, and I had a whole lot of trouble. But then I come later in my life and I allow Spirit to come back into my life to guide me, take me to places. And people will come in. Sometimes they can come in and say, well, that's not how Spirit or God works. So whatever you say that you experience, that's wrong. Because we believe like this, and then you have to believe like this. But if you know that you know that you know, trust that. Trust your own knowing. Yes, trust your own knowing, 10 of Cups. Because what you have experienced in your life is valuable lessons. Like you have been through hell and back. You have been through the hurt and heal. And you know that after a cloud, there is a silver lining. So you know that going through whatever is holding you back and allowing it to transform. Wow, 10 of Cups showing up for you. Idyllic, promise, you are living the dream. You're healthy relationships. You're feeling supported. Very beautiful. And the strength, wow. Yes, knowing. Know that you know that you know. And ooh, oh, you get all the cups and you have that fulfillment and the strength. You have your willpower, your inner demons, your inner thoughts, your inner emotions that are trying to push you in one way. Maybe fear is trying to get you to go over here. Hey, fear, saying, hey, I'm over here. Hey, come over here. And then you're like, nope, I'm gonna go with love. And so I'm gonna walk with love, and I'm gonna go this way. And then maybe guilt is over here. Guilt is saying, hey, come over here. And you're like, here, and you're like, no, I'm just gonna keep on going with love. And the strength card, you have mastered yourself and your addictions and dependency. You are walking with poise and grace and with a sense of self-worth, knowing that you are good enough. Knowing that you are good enough. Knowing that you are worthy. You are good enough. The moon, again, twice the moon. Intuition, confusion. Being swayed by outside influences when you should be doing what you know is right in your heart. Don't be confused about what the world is doing. Follow your instincts and make your dreams come true. Wow. Get swayed by other people's stuff, but you already know that you know. Don't be swayed by the other things. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. Follow your instincts. Make your dreams come true. And the 3 of Wands. Sometimes you have to trust people. Sometimes you can't always be there for everybody else. And even if you know that you are... Even if you know that your participation or you being there is invaluable and might be the best person for the job, you might be the only one who can do the job. Sometimes you have to send your kids off to college. Sometimes they go into military training and you're standing there, you're wanting to be there for them, but here you are. Here you are, having to tend to your own responsibilities. And so this is allowing other people to do what they need to do and trust that you can take care of yourself. And you can find ways to contribute, oversee, and add value. So you can still find ways to do things, even if you can't be in the midst of it. You can still find ways to contribute. And you will find them. By focusing on these things, you will find the beyond the veil You'll find your own direction, your own way. So Spirit is asking you, pay extra attention to, give love and attention to your heart chakra. What is your truth in here? What is it that you desire? Spirit is asking you, area number 2, your root chakra. Abundance, you have. Focus on what you have. Fire up that flame inside, the passion, and know that you already have everything that you need. Focusing on the lack, focusing on the goal out there, well, then you're focusing on the lack. You're going to bring in more lack. Focusing on what you have. I have all this. Bringing in more of what you have. It's going to abundance. You have it. The knowing, area number 3, what Spirit would like for you to pay attention to. The knowing. You know that you know that you know. You've been through the ringer. You're reined in your own emotions. You're focusing on these things here. You're going to be able to find your own way. You're going to be able to stand your own ground. You're going to be able to ignore what is going on there. You're going to be able to work on yourself and bring all that into your dreams. And you're going to be able to have clarity. You won't be confused anymore about what the world is doing. You're going to trust that you know that you know that you know that you know. And then you can't always have a finger out in the pie. If that's a saying. I don't know. I might have just made it up. But if you can't have your finger in your pie, you might be encouraging on the other end to send them the pie. Or maybe you can encourage them to eat the pie because they need some good stuff in there. Whatever it is, you can contribute. You don't have to be in the midst of it. Trust that. And you can add value anyway. Pile number 3, that is your reading. Determination to bring out this shadow. Universal Mother, caring, gentle, loving. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. I do appreciate you even being here, so thank you so much for your time. I hope you got something out of it. If you want to see what I upload in the future, hit the subscription button and you will be notified when I have something else coming up. The beautiful light in me honors, respects, and loves that beautiful light in you. Until next time, pile number 3, namaste.